Everybody, welcome to the return of Final Fantasy XVI after a 2-week break because of surgery and such. But we're back. We're here. I'm ready to play more. I don't remember what we were doing or where we were or why. So that should be fun. But let's see how well this game does at drawing me back in from a long break, because that'd be good. One day, over a decade after it first released, I'll get Final Fantasy XVI on Xbox. Phil will go on stage purely for my benefit. Yeah, you're getting 14s on Xbox now. He did say he wants to bring future games from Square Enix to the platform, so who knows? I mean, this is on a timed exclusive anyway, right? It's coming out on PC, like 6 months or a year or something afterwards, so time to buy 14 for the third time for no reason. Did you see, Lena, did you see the free trial was expanded all the way to Stormblood now? Which is fucking absurd. Like, half of that game is now free. Which is absolutely crazy. In case she's not fully gone yet, I'll say I can't believe the thing that I kept saying would happen did happen, but then it didn't happen, and fuck it all. What? What? I'm gonna hit continue. Like I say, we're not super far into the game, but if you need to leave for spoiler reasons, I understand. I'm gonna hit continue. We're gonna go. Oh wow! Look at this. Straight away in with a beautiful vista. Love it. I don't know, but I'm a yeet now. Have fun. Well, I'm gonna pet my dog. That's the first order of business. 2 weeks away. Well, we're gonna give him a treat first, I guess. I want to pet him though. No, don't jump. Pet him. Pet dog. There you go. My wounds, boy. Right. So yeah, let's see if this helps. Does this help? Phoenix Gate. Okay. Current location, we're in Rosaria right now. Okay. Imperial vassal state. Remains of the fortress destroyed in the year 860. I was going to say 1860. What came to be known as the Night of Flames. I believe that's where we killed our brother. Except we now know we didn't. But yeah. It sure do be this game. Do I remember how to play it? Probably not. Let's find out. I mean, that looks alright. That looks like it's doing damage. You guys, like, from over here all got absolutely fucked? They really did. That's dodge. I remember dodge. It's a fucking adamantoise! I missed him with everything. Oh my... Right, that's the lock-on. Okay, I remember now. That's a potion. Okay. How do I switch? It's that button. Okay. I'm pressing every button right now. It's annoying as well because I got pretty good at the combat last time. But now I'm like, I don't remember how to play. Emma Lucis Calum, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome back. I believe you were here last time. You doing the game without the time the items? Yes, I'm doing it just with non-help items. No particular reason. I think they're a good option if you don't want to deal with all that. Right, there was a thing with the timing for this, right? Where I had to like roll off the. I can't remember how you do it. You know what? Fuck this guy. Big you hungry? I think I'm gonna make an LT. What's that mean? Large T. Light T? Maybe. Drop some black blood. So I plan on doing 2 at some point anyway, yeah. I think like the combat is fairly easy to pick up, but it's got like maybe a reasonably high skill ceiling. I don't think it's the hardest combat. But the timely items are nice, if you don't want to have to like deal with stuff. Also, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. He makes good noises when he uses that move. Yeah, I haven't played this for a couple of weeks though. I will point out, as I have taken a few weeks off of streaming to recover from my vocal cord surgery. If anyone has been waiting for more of this game and wondered where the hell I went, that was what happened. I'm now back to normal. This is now continuing on as my my Tuesday game. So there, I'm pretty sure there's a. That's the button combination. There it is. Okay, I remembered it. That does like a slam down attack. It also does like a big thrust. Yep. Very nice. Okay, I'm remembering things. Ooh. There we go. It's over. Nice. A BLT without the B. Oh, okay, just a lettuce tomato? Oh, no. That's like my worst nightmare come true pastry. I mean, I don't hate lettuce. I will say tomato I don't like. It's a watery seed bag. I like it as an ingredient in cooking just fine. Yeah, I thought I might have started a fight with a bunch of other stuff. Ooh, I leveled up. I think I need to turn my camera sensitivity up slightly. I'm sure I can do that somewhere in here. Just a little bit. Yeah, it's a little better. You were close, yeah. We made an effort. No tomatoes, no pizza. No, I don't mind tomatoes as an ingredient.
After it.
It's a good ingredient. But on their own, I don't like them. Like, just raw tomatoes. Not a fan. Just sorting Una the foster kitten out. Oh, that sounds delightful. You got to stream on while you do it. Well, I appreciate that. Good job, boy. I think I've more or less explored all this area now, but I guess I'll go just double check.
Stay down.
Yeah, okay, I'm back in the combat again. I know what's going on again. Very good. The combat in this game is pretty easy to get back into. Oh, it's they're like Ibex or whatever, but they're the Final Fantasy version. I can't remember what they're called. They're not enemies, so I don't have to kill these things. They can live peacefully. We can coexist. I'm sure I probably could. Okay, never mind. No, they got angry. Okay, take it all back. They must die now. I wanted to coexist, but they had none of it. The Xenomorph is going to be in DBD. Oh shit. That's actually a really good addition. Alright, I've done a big loop, I think, which is good because I wanted to make sure I got all of that area. Now we can continue on. A little foster kitten at the moment. She's black and I call her Una. It's a nice name. To be fair, I've always liked Una's name in Final Fantasy anyway. I used to have a Ragnarok Online character I called Unaleska. Because it was a nice name also. Obviously a different character, but still use Una. These stones are things I can go back to?
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway. Doesn't seem to be working though.
More Malicious, thank you very much for 37 months of subscription. Much appreciated, dude. He says, and he specifically said here if this gets read out, so I'm going to do it for him.
Over here.
If this gets read out, bum bum fart poo poo, says Morbo. Thank you, Morbo.
Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours.
Hello? I use that blade of yours, I could.
I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds you.
Oh, right, yes, everyone's racist. I forgot.
Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marthas, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Not while there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't.
Hey boy, we swoop in and slaughter the lot! You hear that?
The blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
Well, we'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We'd made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
I can do that. Bowers and Gil, I can definitely do that.
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
A de smoof a la la la. What the fuck did you just say?
Bastards are still over yonder. Finish
What?
When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend.
I right whatever the fuck you said. Well, no, he said what he said.
If it's safe to come across.
He said we ought to clear out the lot. He didn't say a smooth la la la. It's telephone. Oh, okay, I see. I understand. Right. Well, we got a whole area to go explore, so I guess I'll go do this. I'll do what is the opposite of what I normally do, and I'll do the quest first. And then I'll go explore the area.
Right.
That's enough.
That's enough! Oh, that's so cool! If you get that combo going, that's awesome!
Better find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
Wait, where did he fuck off to then? Wait, you went further ahead? How did you do that? Hi, can you help me find IHOP pastry? I don't speak England. I've never been to an IHOP. Is that something they actually do in UK?
Wonder how long that bait will last.
Uh,
Are you Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. so I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge.
Also, I've got like another person with me and a dog.
Aren't you? Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard. I'd never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks, dear master.
No worries, pastry. Sorry, I mean no worries, pastry. There you go. Keep it on brand. My wounds, boy. No. No, don't do him like that. Poor Torgal. He's a good boy. Right. Well, I'm gonna just go and clear up this area. I need to mop this whole area up. Well, I guess I'll go up here first. Because I can. So I will. There's something about that accent, I can't help but, like, repeat it. If someone speaks to me in that accent, that's it. I'm talking in that accent. I'm terrible with that and quite a few accents. Like a really thick Scottish accent will get me to repeat it back as well, and obviously I don't mean any offense when I do it, but I can't help it. There must be a term for that, I don't know what it is though. No, not getting on a boat today. I think I just want to go kind of straight. And then we're going to just do a big loop. Oh, there's a big boy over there. There's a Minotaur. I'm going to come over here instead. And I'm going to do this.
No holding back.
And now I'll probably be fighting the Minotaur, no doubt. Thought you were gonna swing again, buddy.
Not this time.
Whoa! My wounds, boy! My wounds! My wounds hurt!
There, boy. Not this time.
That's pretty good. If I can get some sort of skill that does that thing automatically, I would be so happy. Not the accessories, but the skill at least. Okay, Minotaur main. Like, I would like to do that explosion thing automatically in the end of every slice, that would be so nice. Hold to release Burning Blade. Let's master it and see what it does. I think it said and I didn't read it. I'm just gonna master everything under his arsenal. Oh, there it is. Increases maximum kicks to 2. Okay, so what did it say about this one then? Reduces time required. Okay, fair enough. Wait, hang on. Did I have special combos? Struck an enemy with a burning blade while on the ground. Okay. That used all my ability points. Why are 99% of game people right-handed? Give us the option. Link is an exception to that rule. Well, he was, anyway. He's kind of gone back to being right-handed now. But, Link was always left-handed. I am right-handed, though, so I'm not joining you on your crusade, I'm afraid. So, extends trigger window. See, I think I'm doing it too quick. When I do it like this, it doesn't work. I'm doing it too quick. I need to go that speed. Okay. Well, that's good, because as long as I'm not, like, doing it too slow, I can fix it if I'm doing it too quick. Like, suffering from success or whatever, that's fine. Justice for lefties. Maelstrom, nah, eats caviar. Sure. I won't go as far as to say caviar, but... I like... eat a hamburger. Caviar's disgusting. Wait, another Minotaur? Oh. That's a scary looking bird over there. Caviar's one of those Y foods. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, let's just hit him with the old flame doodah straight away, off the bat. Ow, okay. Oh, I just used a fucking potion, didn't I? God damn it. I swear I use my potions, like, accidentally 9 times out of 10. And now I'm pressing Dark Souls dodge buttons. Oh, it's all going great. Boy, my wounds! Hello, Neil. How you doing, mate? Ooh. A little help. Okay. Dead. Good. That Minotaur is tough shit in it. Is your dog called Pogo? No. Where did you get that from? It's Torgal. Pogo. My wounds, Pogo. Yeah, come over here. No. I don't know how I missed that, but... Wait, I still don't know how I missed that. How do you... Oh, up there. I thought he said, I'm sick, Pogo. Not even close, but I love it. All the same. Pogo, I'm sick. He rewrites his DNA like a careless god, comes out looking like Jeff Goldblum. My dog looks like Jeff Goldblum. That'd be interesting. A wyvern. Oh! I wasn't looking. I was looking at what skills I had available. Come on, dude. Alright, I guess I'll try one of these out because I haven't got any fucking healing left. Yeah, fuck you. Dodge and dodge, motherfucker. Bloodhawk Jess? What the fuck does that mean? Good luck charm. Oh no, that's Bloodhawks prey on other birds. Swooping in. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I would need to unequip either my gil earned, my EXP earned, or my attack +7 thing. I don't think I want to do any of those things. Man, these creatures are meat shield to random trash mobs. Well, he's not... That wasn't really a random trash mob. That was not a mini-boss per se, but like a stronger beastie on the map. Those Minotaurs, for example, are stronger beasties, and then there'll be like wolves and stuff. But like an elite. Yeah, exactly. Once I went open-faced sandwich, I never went back, says Pastry. I like the bread, though. Less bread, then. That's disappointing. Like, there you go. That's like a regular mob, Neil. Dead in 2 hits. Yeah, I like bread too much. I will catch up to you eventually. And I'm going to use this because I will heal myself. I think. I thought I was supposed to, but okay, I didn't. That's fine too. Not allowed that way yet. I'm kind of just doing like a big clear out so I don't have to do it later. So I can get all the like random items that are dotted around or whatever. I think we're done though. That's this whole area done. No, but like you make 2 or 3 open face sandwiches, big toppings, still a bunch of bread. That's true. I put some C and M on my LT as well. Cucumber and mayo?
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
Mustard and cheese. Oh, okay. Caramel and mushrooms? The fuck deal? Right, and once again, these things, I want to leave these things in harmony, but for some reason they get all pissed off if I go too close to them. Leave them alone.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
That Black Mage? It is. Black Mage Scarecrow. Awesome. Nice little reference. I'm guessing I can't go in any of these buildings. I don't have any reason to. I can go up here though. Nope. Never mind. Oh, there's a treasure chest though. 10 bloody hides. I need to buy some more potions next time we get an opportunity. Alright, this way. Off the beaten track, always. Oh, spider! Come on, get all the enemies grouped together. Come on, you little fuckers. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. I need like a one moment I'm having a cough button. Oh my god, I'm making you watch this. Uh-oh. Oh, another Weavier! Right, I can't get hit by this thing a lot. I will watch that momentarily, Pastry. Once I'm done fighting this boy. Okay, I'm getting hit a lot. Exactly what I said I couldn't do. I'm in a lot of trouble here, actually. Health-wise, I'm not doing so great. Oh boy. Oh! Boy, my wounds. Keep my wounds up. Keep healing me. Boy, I'm in a lot of trouble. Oh my god, I opened up, I fat fingered the map. I have 2 HP!
My wounds, boy. A little help.
No, boy! My wounds! Alright, well, let's have a look. What's this video? I ran out of potions really early on because I fucking fat thumbed like a high potion or 2 within the first couple of minutes of playing. Because I didn't know the controls again. Oh, is this the DBD stuff? Dead by Daylight alien teaser. I'm kind of shocked it took them that long to add this into this game. Like we got Nick Cage before we got this. Wait, did I miss it? I swear I was looking at the bottom left. Hang on, let me scroll back. There, Jonesy, there he is. Historical figure Jonesy. Learn more on August 8th. That is a good crossover, to be fair. Like, as far as, things that go to... Things that should go to Dead by Daylight as, like, a sort of murder playground carnival, or whatever. That's up there, innit?
The bridge to East Bow's mended.
Alright, this is the nearest obelisk. I don't think I really lost much. Let's see if I kept my gear that I found. So if I did, then I really didn't lose anything. Yeah, no, we're good. If anything, it helped out, because now I have more potions. It gave me a bunch of potions.
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber. It's the base on the other side you want to be careful of.
Don't you worry about them boards, mate. I use good solid lumber, I did. Right, I've got revenge to go and have. Revenge needs to be had. Also, that's first death I've had, technically. Of course it was my first time back, and I fat thumbed a bunch of stuff I shouldn't have done. Makes perfect sense. Might have to bring back DBD days, get that shit installed. I think I still have it installed. I feel, yeah, I hadn't played Dave in over a week and I was making mistakes all over the place. Yeah, it happens. The problem I have is, because I play like a different game every day as well, or whatever, like every stream day. A couple of weeks away from one, it's like the controls may as well be, like, written out in French. Revenge is a dish best served. Not even like best served cold, just served. Ow, okay. You get fucked, you stupid wither bitch.
My wounds, boy.
My wounds, boy. Just casually said in the middle of that. Where was all this fucking ice magic last time? Jill?
Not this time. Wait.
I really hate that combo, I'll be honest. As far as the combat goes, I don't like the fact that that's like how you do that combo. I like most of the combat flow, but that feels terrible. I'd rather just not do that combo most of the time, but I know I'm leaving damage on the table. Okay, that's much better. When I was dual playing Red Dead and Witchy 3, I was so fucked. The horse button's different. Well, I mean, that's because, oh my god, look how much of this scenery you can see. It's a very pretty game. That's because Red Dead Redemption has to have like 80, 100 buttons for just getting off the horse. It's my major complaint with that game, to be honest. In order to get your weapon from the horse, you must hold L1, R2, down on the right stick, and then press square, and then cycle through with left and right on the D-pad. That's what that control scheme always felt like. First thing in my newsfeed, vegan influencer dies from starvation after switching to tropical fruit diet. Thanks, internet. Is that informative? Stupid. I'll give him that. The Imperial Province of Rosaria, Eastpool. Getting close to where our hometown is. I can't remember if it's this or not.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Who the fuck is Rodney Murdoch? Lady Hannah. I mean, Lady Hannah, it's you! Hang on, can we find out? Okay, here we go. Oh, it's that guy! It's Rodney! It's Rodders! Right, now I remember. Fucking... He's the guy who trained us at the start.
Oh, I knew it was you! You haven't changed at all!
I mean, I've gotten quite a lot taller.
Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
Yeah, I'm branded now. What of it?
It wasn't easy, but we survived,
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah.
Read the first line of the article and it says she died of cholera. Wait, what? Make up your mind. Dog bites man, he died 12 years later in car accident. Must have been the dog bite. I mean, well, to be fair, Neil, to the news article in question, cholera is like intestinal infection or whatever, isn't it? So maybe it was related. I don't know. It's a bit more related than man dies 12 years later in car accident. But there you go.
Blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house.
Either way, I would say a tropical fruit diet doesn't sound like a good balanced diet.
So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay.
Much the same way like a fried chicken diet's not good for you.
Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please.
Hang on. Apparently the thing I said would happen and did happen, but then didn't happen was sickly anime bro. Oh, I see. I think he's still alive. Because we did see him. Right? But we like don't know what's going on with him right now. Like, we don't know if he's like against us or what. But he's like going around with some like maid or something. This is our like previous mum of sorts, who was a bit of a bitch, and she turned on. Here you go. Ever a purpose in life to preserve her Phoenix-bearing bloodline, for which reason she betrayed her husband. She might enter in league with a force she judged the mightier. Now she rules over Rosaria as vicereine of the Imperial Province, which she rules with cruelty and contempt for the baseborn. That was unknown to the Archduke on Wednesday. So, she's a bitch.
There is nothing to forgive.
Basically.
Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband?
Apparently she'd been on the diet for 7 years. That's probably why she died of it. That's all I'm saying, Neil. Don't eat just exotic fruit.
You haven't heard, then.
Could be a vegan and eat a balanced diet,
Rodney
for fuck's
passed
sake.
away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
Rodney, no! Oh yeah, that's right, we burnt his skin off. Right, now I remember. I remember that happening.
Clive.
Whoops. That was me, I did that.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
I killed your husband, sorry. Puppy. He was supposed to cough his last, yeah. Well, that's the other trope, though, right? Is like, sickly anime brother
Are you sure you don't
doesn't
want to
die,
sleep inside?
and instead, like,
I can't.
becomes a villain
After what
or
I
something.
did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Are we gonna get new threads? So we're not gonna have to wear my Imperial shit?
13 years of killing. 13 years. Without the
There's that red
faintest
moon up
glimmer
there, I
of
see.
hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer.
It's a very pretty game, chat.
That gave my life any meaning.
Clive, are you okay? Right, very quickly, just to catch you up, because I have this thing. Right? We, in the Night of Flames, here you go. Imperial attack on Rosarian forces stationed at the Phoenix Gate made under the cover of night in the year 860. Archduke Elwyn Rosfeld was killed in the fighting, as were his 2 sons, but the bodies of the latter were never recovered. So, I'm one of them. I didn't die. Having thought to have been wholly consumed by hellfire, the attack was widely rumoured to have been facilitated by the treacherous Duchess Annabelle, blah blah blah. So, basically what happened was, we turned into Ifrit, and then we, quote-unquote, killed our brother, Joshua. But as it turns out, he's not dead. But we don't know that yet. But we didn't know we turned into Ifrit and killed him. we were seeing it as like an out-of-body experience, and we thought that we need to go and kill whoever it was who killed our brother, and then we found out later on that it was us.
Who killed Joshua?
Now you're all caught up.
And all the others.
So Clive's having a bit of an existential crisis right now.
Why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same.
What? Why am I still breathing?
When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that.
Also, just to fill you in, Neil, Jill here is Shiva's dominant, so she turned into Shiva, and she was kind of taken against her will and forced to fight for a company, for a country she doesn't have an allegiance with, and kill a bunch of people as Shiva.
Do you remember that night on the balcony when we looked up at the moon?
You know, we recently broke her out.
I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
Oh, she's leaning in, Neil. You say that. But I didn't lean in as well. That should have been like a quick time event.
Get some rest.
Right.
Quick time event. Hammer the button.
Good night.
Press X repeatedly to kiff.
Sleep well.
I meant to say kiff, by the way. That was a Mike Tyson joke.
Thank you.
I thought you were gonna say hammer her. Oh my god, no.
People will not flee at the sight of me.
Oh, we got new friends.
Did when he was your age.
Look at me, I look so much cooler now.
Some of my father's old clothes.
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers.
They're red and black.
These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
Nails trademark colours, that's right.
They suit you well.
I look cool as fuck.
Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times.
Bed dyed baylight pastry.
Farewell, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Whoa.
If we follow the road to the north,
We got a new sword and
it
shit.
should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
Oh my lord, it's so much better than the other sword. Well, actually, it's only slightly better than the other sword. That's better than what we had, and that is better than what we had. Nice! Free upgrade! I love it! Oh man, we look cool.
I fear that the old road to Phoenix Gate was lost to the Blight many years ago. Have care out there, both of you.
Good boy, Toggle. No. Pet dog.
Fetch.
Oh, do that too, give him a snack. I can't forget Jill, I need to give Jill her snack too. That would be really fucked up if I did that. Right, let's have a quick shufty around, shall we, and see if there's any, like, treasure. Not what I can see. Can I hit these? That'd be a good way to, like, practice dummy. Watching this stream on my graphics tablet is big enough to be a second monitor. Oh. You got, like, oh no, those ones you actually draw directly on then. I always thought if I was going to get a graphics tablet, like a proper one, I'd get one like that. I ended up getting an iPad instead. So I don't draw super often. Yeah, but I hate it. I prefer to disconnect. Interesting. See, I think I've tried a disconnected tablet and I did not like that. Because it didn't feel like I was drawing on anything. Hello, old lady.
Well, aren't you dressed up smart? Especially for a bearer. Proper little prince you look.
Right, not at all condescending, that, but... I guess I should just be grateful she wasn't like, you fucking piece of shit. Oh, that's right, sorry, I'm racist like everyone else here.
Wonder if Martha could spare us a few bushels.
Wanna talk? Okay. Well, not much going on this end of the town, so let's go have a wander. You prefer to disconnect, which is apparently opposite everyone ever. I don't know why I hate it, maybe I'll get used to it. Maybe it's just because it's different. You know? You're so used to one way of doing it that now you're introducing a different way of doing it.
Not bad at all. We'll make a master baker of you yet.
A lot of weird kind of like slavery shit going on in these towns, but you know what? Some of them are trail, right?
Harvest's down again this year. Bloody blight.
It's a nice bit of guitar. Hope these people don't mind me just walking around stealing all their coins or whatever.
Maybe. But it's not as though we've got anywhere else to go.
Where are you off to then? Or hasn't your master told you? Either way, I expect our humble village ain't your final destination.
And
Not to say it didn't have its charms. Take that tower. Relic of the Fallen it is. Must have stood there 1,000 years. And in all that time, no one's ever been inside. Mysterious, eh?
some of these slaves are treated right. Maelstrom 2023. Look here, you little shit, right? You know what I meant. Buy my coin, good sir. Right, let's sell. I mean, I guess I could just sell the fucking weapon as well.
That should make me a few gil.
Oh,
well, he won't say no. Got anything else for me?
there should be something. Maybe a few gil, I suppose. Sell all valuables. There we go.
See you then. Anything take your fancy?
Right, what can I buy off you? Breath of the Wind, Rook's Gambit. Uses Rook's Gambit cooldown. Okay. Meet your rights in Valley Matter. Another orchestrion roll, it's super fucking expensive. You know, let's replenish my stone skin tonics, why not?
There you are. Come back soon now.
I got plenty of money. Bet no one's ever been inside you either, you condescending woman. That's... Oh, that tickled me, that did. Right.
You? Those are Elwyn's.
Anything to your fancy? Yeah.
You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
You're literally wearing his clothes.
You can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes.
He even said
The
it.
self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers.
But I am one of them now.
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here.
Do I just get them in my party, like running around in
serve your house.
old ragged clothes and shit?
Consider the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master.
You're still in pause every 5 seconds land? Oh no.
They wouldn't be safe with me.
Can you put it into porridge mode, pastry? Like 160p or whatever.
You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for
You're a
too
back
long.
door, isn't it?
But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
Kill me.
One of the
I mean,
bearers
ooh, whoops.
is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Oh.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
Not sure this office.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
You reckon they'll release these outfits in Final Fantasy XIV? Yeah, I could see that. As it turns out, the director of this game bears a very similar name to the director of 14.
Unfamiliar faces.
I think they might know each other.
What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to...
Also, sorry for my crass comment above. I'm surprised Mael didn't ban me. Oh, you bet no one's been inside. You comment? I laughed at it.
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Sounds like he's got nothing better to do. To be honest. Not a particularly busy guy then.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
What?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
I don't know why he looked like he shit himself when he told me that information.
Making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Are you Patrick the Chocobo Keeper?
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
Well, you see, I've been talking to the villagers and blah 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 blah, and so on and so on. He's almost certainly out in the field somewhere getting attacked, isn't he? And I'm gonna have to go save him.
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor...
How'd you know this? Gotta go down the road. Yeah, exactly.
Reason what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him, and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
I mean, he has definitely wandered into trouble, Jill.
Link up now.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
Oh, wait, no, he's where that Wyvern was. That's this way. Finding out your own castle has been attacked. My ruins, boy.
There's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry.
Gonna go make a milkshake? I might make a milkshake in a bit.
Company.
Chalky milk.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
New enemies approach.
Stay down.
Geek. Finding out you need more antioxidants. My prunes, boy. Exactly.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Which might not be far away now. I think. My blooms boy, my tunes boy. Dropped your iPod in the toilet. My tunes boy. The possibilities are endless.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all, she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Quest complete. Nice. Get your hands off my bread crust, filthy peasant. Yeah, good to see a Castlevania cosplay's working out. What is a man but a miserable pile of wounds, boy? You really get a lot out of this. Okay. Let us be off.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder they're crossing.
All is dead.
The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
No monsters. Believe it when I see it.
What's this? Another relic of the Fallen.
This is like a fucking dungeon? Can't do anything in there.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
Torgal's making so much noise in the background. You alright, boy?
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the Blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
Pepperidge Farm remembers. Welcome back, Neil.
There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
Oh boy. That's where we're going. I'm just gonna make sure the map don't have any, like... I think they show like a little thing if you have side quests to do, so I think we're good. That's a reach even for you there, Morbo. My Zune boy, fucking hell. I haven't thought about the Zune in a while.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
Anyone remember Winamp?
I suppose no one had any cause to
Yeah,
return here.
it really whipped the llama's ass.
No. It's just as I left it.
That's probably someone I burned to a crisp.
Let's have a look around.
Buried memories.
Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
Oh my lord. That's a big crater.
What is it, Torgub? Clive.
That's him.
Wait, is that younger brother?
He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
We going in a dungeon? Dungeon time?
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Who was the lad in Men Behaving Badly who wasn't also Boy the Builder?
This door the next morning.
Martin Clune's boy.
The words of our ancestors.
Boy the Builder.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return.
Is that right, Neil? Carolyn Quinton was that lad in Men Behaving Badly. Yeah.
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
Why don't you press it? That is a very elaborate door mechanism.
Thank you, Joshua.
Welcome in, Zandra. How you doing?
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
quoth the raven. Oh, this look like a dungeon to me. The Hall of the Ancestors.
Another gate. Let's see if this one opens. Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
You could hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
This is really cool looking.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Jill?
Uh-oh. Oh boy.
What do we do?
The usual.
Well, this. Do this. I did it. Good. What do we do? Press one button. And then we win.
More trouble.
Oh, these guys got lightsabers though. Okay, dickhead.
It's over. Flames.
How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
This is a really cool looking area though. I like the architecture in here. It's the offer of adepts, yeah, it does kind of remind me of that. How deep does it go? Worryingly so. I'm guessing I don't have a map of this area, that would make sense.
No mistakes.
Siofra, as in the Irish girl's name pronounced Siofra? Maybe. I don't know. It's an area in Elden Ring spelt S-I-O-F-R-A. It might be pronounced like that. They never really clarified, so... Whoa, Kate! My dude, no need for that. Ow. Boy, my wounds, please. I beg.
This time.
Garuda, lend me your strength.
Too slow.
Wait. My wounds, boy.
Not this time.
Yeah, get fucked.
Any of this makes sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
Right. Infinity Cup Walkman. Yes, I want to go that way. That might well be the way I came in. I'm assuming they wouldn't light it up if it was the way I came in. Well, we really just going deeper and deeper, huh? Oh, we got some like
Whatever they are,
old Final Fantasy bomb enemies. Well, let's fuck them up. Uh-oh. I don't want to be anywhere near that. That looked like it's going to blow up.
would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
No. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
Is like another lift down? Up.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
I do that too, Finn.
No holding back.
Ow.
Stay down.
I want to go get that. Now I'm gonna go get that too. Otherwise I bet that just disappears at the end of the fight.
Too slow. Too slow. Keep your distance, boy.
Let's get a little bit of heal going. Son of a bitch, don't you dare. Ow, 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 my boy, my wounds, boy! Whew. If I saw anyone in town, I'd be concerned. Why are you here? Yeah, suddenly we just turn up in Ireland out of nowhere. It's like, I don't know. I thought I took a right turn. Well, I guess I took a left turn.
Let's make this quick.
Look out!
New enemies approach.
Stay down.
Wait, you're not dead? Right. That was the early English excuse, sorry. Oh, this is Ireland? What a very accidental occurrence. Anyway, since we're here, oh boy. We need to watch Captain Planet again, or whatever, to get an understanding of that. But what went down? He's the only way I will ever get any Irish political history. It's the only way I'll accept it is through the medium of Captain Planet. Oh, this looks like it might be a boss. Like a Doulahan or something? What is that? Well, I guess it has a head, so it can't be a Doulahan, but... Like an Iron Giant? Iron Golem? Iron Giant. There you go, that's right. Press the attack!
It's drawing in energy.
Not for long it is. With me.
Not this time.
There. It's down.
This is our chance.
Garuda, lend me.
Not this time.
My wounds, boy. Give me.
Get fucked! Whew. I'm fully back in the combat again now. Fallen Iron. Iron Giant, no! I'm sorry, Vin Diesel.
It's done.
It is done. Now see to my wounds, boy.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
I like his pointy shoes.
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home. Jill, look.
Ooh. Oh, it's like Garroter in the background.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
They left me some potions. Very nice. Heal up. Right. Folks. I am going to obviously go down there and see what's going on with that. But before I do, I need to go to the toilet real quick. So I'm going to leave you with another toggle cam while I go to the loo. When we come back, we will continue on. It should be good. There you go. We'll get Jill in the background as well. Very good. I will leave you with the break screen, everybody. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy the clips. I'll be back in a couple of moments. And we'll see what the hell this mural is all about. Oh, also, Winterheart. Welcome in. Yes. Be back in a sec, everyone. Do not feel like you need to give anything, chat, but I do appreciate you guys being supportive enough to set up a hype train. That's very nice of you. There it is. We don't see those very often on this channel, and that's okay. 69. It started on 69, of course. It can't move from there. Puppet from Final Nights at Freddy's? What? I don't know what the fuck that is. 5 Nights at Freddy's will show up. Let's hope not. Wonder if this guy has anything new to say. Oh, my health! No! What the fuck? for fucking real. I really do need that as an emote. Uh-oh. The fuck is that, like a fridge?
Please help me! Oh!
Sorry, that's different game. Demon Souls. What the fuck? That was bullshit. You've got to be kidding me. Oh. Chat, place your bets. Headshot or not. Oh, fuck! Well, never mind. That could have gone better. Right, we got a fax. Okay, to sanitation division. Attention, the manager of sanitation. County pastry. How do you say King Nimbus in German? That's really hard. Ich nein German. Okay. King Nimbus' condition is growing worse. This means we'll be losing. A magnificent ruler has gone fucking Chinese. Oh, magnificent ruler. I'm dying. But it just so happens that I have found the missing prince. I'm fucking dying. I'm fucking dying. Prince Malo, that is. Yolalolilolilo. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. Nope, that's locked. I fucked up. I fucked up. Get out of here, dog. Oh. Oh, are we still bad? Woo! Let's keep going, I guess. Fuck it, run. Where am I going?
You're done.
Yeah! Fuck you! Oh! Shit! Oh god! I pressed the button! I pressed the smug button! Okay. In the teacup document. If I remember my three kingdoms, actually Dynasty Warriors, they fight Guan Yu at some point, quickly make up. Sounds right. That scream and rage emote are definitely gonna get some use from me. Fantastic. Oh, we going! Woo! Woo! I'm outie! I bet I put my star fragment in here. What the fuck is that? Okay. Oh my god, it's huge! Mega Starkey! What the fuck are you, mate? Fuck off! Fuck off! Ah! I'm in trouble! Who the fuck are you? Never doubt a semi-pro gamer, chat. This is where I fall down, isn't it? I feel it. I feel it in my bones. I've said the words. No! Like Rio, well, she is pretty thick. Actually, I tell you what part of that annoys me as well is like, I keep seeing news reports on TV where it's like, oh, everybody's making the most out of the sun and the hot weather today. And it shows like pictures of people having a great time on the beach and like standing around water fountains and stuff. And I'm like, fuck off. Show a picture of like people like me sat in their room with a computer on fucking just dying out here. Just straight dying. Show that news story. Fucking fun time in the fucking sun, you news cunt. Fuck you. Ah! Are we still alive? As long as you understand what we're doing here off of the, let me know you're here in the chat and we'll get spinning. Also, this music's from God Hand. This music's fucking wonderful. It's very good game show music. Meat Mama is sassing salad daddy. Oh, I wish I hadn't read that. I wish I hadn't read that out loud. Well, that's not a moment I wanted to relive. Anyway, I'm back, everybody. I got chalky milk. A little snack. Torgal's here. He's ready. Why is there like a Clive on-off button? Where is he? Oh, whatever. Anyway, yeah. Continuing on. Hope you enjoyed the clip show. No, I guess we have to go sideways. Must be nice to just turn Clive off whenever you want, yeah. Turn him off right when he's about to get hit in a fight. Hack the system. Hello? That is Garroter in the background, right? It looks like it. Like, in that little mural thing. Oh. Hello?
All right then.
A lich. Okay. Still got hit by that, I guess.
There's a good boy.
My wounds, boy.
Nice.
Keep your distance, boy. Over here. Not this time. What the hell was that thing?
There's a lich, just said it.
Like the others.
Should I say it out loud? Alexa, play I Didn't Mean to Turn You On by Robert Palmer. And now this is where anyone who's lurking who has an Alexa device is like, why? Why, you son of a bitch? Did the folks from DMC work on the combat by chance? I mean, it's Square Enix and they're Capcom, so I don't think so explicitly, unless they got some help from them. I'm not sure. Inspired by, for sure. 100%. I mean, I guess I'll go one way. Yeah, it looked like there were 2 chambers for me to go in, so...
Look out!
Nice. I mean, this looks like it's going to take me somewhere. Maybe I should go check the other one first. Never mind. Door's locked. Corvus Walkman. One of the lead designers from DMC did work on this, I believe. Ooh.
Well, that did something.
Oh, I see. We have to unlock both these. That wouldn't be the first time some Japanese developers sort of overlapped, to be fair. Feels quite flamboyant listening to the song Devil Trigger would not be out of place watching this. I really want to play DMC5. I intend to stream it at some point, but I made the stupid mistake of saying I was going to play all of them, which I always do. And we did 1, and then 2 doesn't exist. But it means I've got to play 3 first, and then 4, and so on. I joke about 2 not existing, but I did genuinely try and play 2. But I got like an hour in and it crashed on me, and I wasn't going to replay that, because it was cock, as you would imagine. That game is not good. 3, however, is great, and I'm looking forward to getting around to 3.
What have we here?
I remember 4 being alright as well. I actually quite like the remake as well. A lot of people get that remake shit, but I actually thought that remake was alright. Did they drop me a potion? No. What is going on in this place? The grey architecture and undershot neon lighting reminds me of Aliens for some reason. Yeah, I can see it. I know what you mean. Right.
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
I think I've been on record of saying this a number of times, but every game should have a photo mode chat, by the way. In this day and age, I think every single video game should have photo mode. I'm kind of trying to use it to see if I can spy what that mural is. That looks like Garada, to me. More or less. You can see her in the top left there, that icon wave.
It all seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
Or maybe something else.
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before.
Yo, dog, I heard you like wings.
Some sort of god.
See, now I don't think it does look like Garada. Now I think it's like cross between Garada and Ifrit, it looks like almost. Which might be the 2 powers I have right now from Ruby Dashboard. going on? Uh-oh. Someone's made the screen black and white and stopped time. That's never good.
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
Mm-hmm. The fucking screen just like shake. Just shook. That's the word.
What?
Oh god, did I do it again? The old "we were you the whole time" gag. Oh fuck, are they gonna make me fight you free?
I'm back.
Guess we're having a bit of a flashback.
Joshua! Stop it! Please! Stop!
Hope you brought your water pistol, yeah. Super soaker.
I did this. I killed him.
Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua.
We're fighting some inner demons right now, chap.
I'm sorry. I failed you.
Yeah, Rob. This looks dramatic. Yep. How you doing, Rob?
Joshua died. I killed him.
And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything.
And now? Are you ready to accept the truth?
I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
Standing in a field downloading a fun-only... what? A tablet because potato, isn't it? Pig is screaming at me while I try and watch this, not even joking. Ah, fuck, they are gonna make me fight.
No matter how bitter the
Film.
truth that
Gotcha.
awaits me, I will press on. Come, Ifrit.
Show me who you truly are.
Oh boy. Oh, I'm supposed to fucking win this? How? My wounds, boy! I don't even have my dog with me! Oh my goodness. Ow! That's a lot of fire! Down here, motherfucker. I'm actually doing reasonably fine right now. Ow! I spoke too soon. Ow, my face! Well, I got a takedown on him. Trim those toenails, yep. Yeah, fuck you, Ifrit! Oh. Uh-oh. Have I got to fight Shadow Clive now?
Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you.
Yeah, this music is really good.
Come on, Clive. Face your fears.
Jesus, Clive, please! Devil May Cry. Uh-oh. His hair went white. He's gone full anime on me.
I see. You'd have me learn by example.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm so glad I accidentally fat thumbed that button. Nope, didn't dodge that. Didn't dodge that.
Not this time.
Get me away from that shit. Okay, right, we're good. Okay. Yeah, fuck you, Shadow Clive, you little bitch. Graphics like this make me want to see what Vagrant Story remake would look like. I actually going to be playing Vagrant Story in the not too distant future on Mondays.
No escape, eh?
I got requested by someone.
It's all right.
I think it was friend.
I'm done running from you.
We've had 2 phases, but what about third? What about second breakfast?
Together, then. It's time to find out who we are. Once and for all.
Oh shit, did I just get limit bar? L3 plus R3, accept the truth.
Show yourself, Ifrit.
Fucking L3 plus R3 to accept the truth is very funny. Yo, the music's fucking popping off though. Wait, I can do that too. Do I need to accept the truth again?
Enough. I know the truth of it now. You are not afraid. I am.
Oh shit, mirror match. Yo, this fucking song though. Well, that was cinematic as fuck. Holy moly. Yeah, leveled up. Fire Shard. Power of the Akon Ifrit made manifest. The shard of crystal is hot to the touch. It heard to emit a soft hum when held to the air. No look finisher too, yep. L3 plus R3 to attend therapy and make a significant breakthrough about past trauma. Yep. Sometimes you just need to fight your inner Clive. It's gonna wake up and have been punching Jill in the face over and over again. Not again! I did it again!
Clive, are you alright?
Jill. It's nothing.
I'll be honest, I just had a moment. Was I, like, out for, like, a minute? Or was it, like, 45 minutes? Because... I don't know. Clive, you froze up and then voided your bowels. Are you okay?
The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Torgor couldn't treat those wounds. He refused.
Clive, are you sure you're alright? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground.
There's a nice looking skybox up there.
Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth. Even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
Not a lot of people complain about games like this. Oh, it's Anime Brother!
If he is here, then
A lot of people complain about games like this having,
I felt that the care must have been
like long cutscenes and stuff.
the hour is later than I thought.
But I kind of appreciate the opportunity to put the controller down after an action sequence and just soak in some story. Castle Dazbog! Not the point of an RPG though, having story. Well, yeah, but some people complain about like long cutscenes, Neil, where like you're not doing anything. Because it's not the only way to tell a story, right? But like I say, I enjoy the opportunity to put the controller down sometimes and just
Who delivered the coffer said
in.
Said sit, paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? I'll find out where he is.
Oh, he mad.
I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out.
Yes, yes, my lord.
Thanos? Hugonos? Yeah. He is a couple of shades skin tone away from being Thanos, to be fair. The skin dye is in the box. That's what got delivered to him. His cosplay glove. Really doesn't want to open that box.
Benedicta.
Whoa, that's quite a jump. For my next quest to figure out what I'm doing. Clive has gained control of the icon Ifrit, allowing access to new iconic abilities such as Ignition, Fiery Lunge that drives back enemies while dealing continuous damage, as well as unlocking Limit Break gauge. Slots for Ifrit's abilities are shared with those of Phoenix and can be confirmed via the Abilities tab in the main menu. Ifrit's abilities are shared with those of Phoenix, okay. Limit Break gauge is located beneath Clive's HP bar. Release Clive's Inner Beast and Semi-Prime into Ifrit by pressing L3 and R3 when this gauge is full. The gauge fills in battle both by taking damage as well as by successfully performing offensive and defensive maneuvers. Semi-priming temporarily grants increased attack potency and speed, gradual HP regeneration, and guard-breaking strikes. Okay.
So, what next?
We return to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
Alright, we should arrange an introduction then.
Alright, well, let's have a look at my abilities, shall we? Ifrit channeled. Oh. You don't say. Right, so what we got going on here? Will of the Wikes. Summon a storm of fireballs that circle around Clive, damaging nearby targets while also absorbing damage. Okay. Ignition. Attack while oh my god, that looks amazing. Look at that. That enemy just got stun locked. Attack while charging, inflicting multiple hits and forcing the enemy back, can be used in mid-air. And what's this? Limit Break. Oh, I have to, like, learn? Oh no, I've learned it. I need to upgrade it with a... What does the upgrade do? Winter Heart, thank you very much for the follow, dude. I don't know why, I thought you were already following me, but... Welcome in. How was I not following? Yeah. I thought you were. But no, appreciate it. Let's see. Upgrade adds a second limit break gauge. Mastery adds a third. Okay, let's see. I mean, I'm gonna... Of course, I'm getting that. What does that... Oh no! Wrong button. What does upgrading that do? Widens the area of effect and increases the potency. What does mastering that do? Increases the distance. I do use that quite a lot. Right, I want to have a look at this, though. So we've got... I'm assuming I can just use them on here, then. What we're saying. Flames of Rebirth, summon a massive... Okay, no, that's that. I already have that. It's that one. Okay, what we got? Heat Wave. Summon a projectile dispelling wall of liquid flame before launching several deadly shockwaves. Okay. I kind of want Ignition. Launch enemies in the air. Phoenix, Ifrit. And that's just the Phoenix shift. I can't change off that. Right, so what have we got? We have Flames of Rebirth. I mean, Flames of Rebirth takes ages to come back, but it does a bunch of damage to AoE, and it restores my HP. I like that quite a lot. Let's switch Rising Flames out for Ignition. Let's do that. We'll give that a try. I'm also going to upgrade Ignition. Because I can. I mean, I could be upgrading this as well if I really want to. But we'll try this. When do you get to summon an Ifrit-themed motorcycle and ride around like Ghost Rider? That would be incredible. That also sounds like something they would have done in Final Fantasy XIII, though. Is it Shiva? Is a motorcycle in 13? I think that's right. You alright, Toggle? Why he growl?
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Go back, boy. I can only sprint when I've been holding forward for a little while. Oh, I can already see it's bad.
What happened here?
Don't just stab him like that, dude. What the fuck?
Imperials. You'll pay for this.
Oh my god, ignition is amazing!
We've got a live one.
Oh, I've already got a limit break unlocked.
Remember our orders? No survivors.
Who would order such a thing?
Finished.
Oh, I'm ready with my limit break.
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one.
I had no idea what just happened. Seems you can use a limit break like fairly regularly. Like, it builds up really quick. This move is my favorite thing ever. I never not want to do this move. It's so good.
That's enough.
Ah, it's like the best animation ever. Oh my god, I love it. No, stop it. Oh my god, you get so much health back. You ever wonder if grunts like this are told that they may in fact have to fight godly elemental swordsmen at some point during their patrol? Yeah, probably not. Oh. Nice hat, dickhead.
Those who sheltered them. By Empress Annibella's command.
I'll be honest, I didn't expect that voice to come out of that man.
My mother ordered this.
Clive.
I know. It can wait.
You know what to do, boy.
God, that's so much fun. Well, I thought I dodged like both those, but apparently I didn't. Wait, fuck it. I'll just go fucking Super Saiyan again. How about that? What are you gonna do about that? Ugh. No! What are they feeding these people? Magicite and bacon fat, yeah. I feel like the champion is voiced by one of the orcs from the Shadow of Mordor. Maybe. That's a game I never really played, but I always thought it looked really cool. At least the thingy mechanic. Anyway, the... No!
Sorry, Lady Hannah.
She's like the only nice fucking person we've met in ages. Well, actually, a few of the people were nice.
All of these people did.
This like whole village was full of the only nice people we've met in ages. She gave me my new clothes.
We're too late. Gav.
Yeah, you get to go limit break quite often in this.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew East Pool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye.
Baldur's Gate 3 yesterday.
Care of things here.
Of course.
That game looks interesting.
Get a proper burial. Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest.
Right. Forehead.
Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
And that's a 5-head Maelstrom. Alright, then more or less. Like, go back to where you were. Go to this one location. Righting wrongs.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
Wonder if the shop's got anything.
And what do you want? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
I'm gonna buy something, we're quick about it.
Is that all?
Can I upgrade my sword?
I see I'm busy here. So, will it be?
No.
And?
Wait, hang on. Can I craft my sword from my Ifrit pieces? No, that's a wind shard. I'm guessing that's going to come in time. Like, maybe
Anything else?
once I do a quest or two around here, they'll let me do that. I used the simple action shove and shoulder checked an imp off an airship into oblivion. Such a simple thing, but it felt good.
Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
That's when the systems all work right together, it feels really good like that. How did you get here before me?
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
Hey Sid.
This
Mr.
place is getting more crowded by the
50
day.
packs a day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself
The party's
into
back
now?
together.
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Ah, that bitch. Whoa, look at that fucking scenery though. Jesus. Oriflamme. Council of Elders.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we have sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
Well,
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Griga.
I'm sorry, hang on. Who the fuck's Great Griga? Oh, the Gregorian Church. Worship the goddess Griga as the one true deity. Okay. Followers of Griga worship dragons as sacred servants of their goddess, and since the founding days of the Empire, both doted and depended upon them. This guy, I'm pretty sure, is the guy who is now married to our mum and is a dick. That's what I think is who that guy is, so I can't be sure though.
Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much
Them are fancy. Are we the baddies? No, they're the baddies.
Shall we raise the furs? Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Gonna go into lurk for a bit. No worries, too.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Ortha. If it
Hope you're
please
all
you,
on
I
worshipping
can send word
chromatic
west
dragons,
to
yeah.
return to the holy capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
So his son Dion is the dominant, Bahamut dominant. Which makes sense, because there are people who, like, worship dragons or whatever.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals, we look to for their so-called blessing. Alright, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The capital, the Empire.
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
Yeah, take that, Crystal.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
If everything we were taught about the Mother Crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit. It's a long walk to Oriflamme, and I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
Hey. Look at this good boy. He's got a little gem in his forehead. I have a side quest at the Bunch. Could also go and check and see if I can make new stuff at the blacksmiths, because I probably can now. Wait a minute.
There's work enough here for 100, and not nearly enough able bodies to see it all done. The Hideaway is lucky to have you and Jill.
We're low on gigantole oil and curial greens. Should I put an order in with Lady Karen?
Lady Karen would like to see the manager. Okay.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
Don't mind me.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Wait, how do you get to the... Oh, not this way. Also a side quest over here as well.
He's never this late. I can't. Where are you, Randall?
Oh, not Randall.
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the Hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The Hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? in the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
Yeah.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lostwing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
No, I can't go that high pitch. Ooh, 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 ooh. There you go. Yet. Yeah.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up.
Oh, he buggered it right up,
No
chat.
herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all,
Howdy, Flower.
that letter I lost, it was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Yeah, that's
fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'll go at my own damn pace. How goes the adventures of Clive Licorice? That is not how you spell licorice.
The letter won't last very long out in the elements.
Why do you call him that? But yeah, no, it goes right. Alcohol man, yeah.
Clive! You're alright!
I forgot this guy's voice. Like the sweet, yeah, that's L-I-C-O-R-I-C-E.
Well?
You've mixed two words together there, Flower. You put the liquor, like drink, in with the other word. Well, I can make my flame sword now. Let's do that.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Oh, it's not bad. Don't know why that one.
That it?
Whoa, look at my sword. That is cool. Hell yeah. Right. Speak with Quinton in Lostwing and search Galton's bales for the missing items. Okay. Bomb. Okay, so they're showing, like... I'm guessing I don't get any quests from those places, I just have to go and do these. Let's go do them. No. Listen, not every hit's gonna be a Joey. I still don't understand Joey either. Just makes me think of Friends. Oh, this music's different.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open.
Also, you were asking how it's going. It's going well. Combat has opened up again. Now we have access to Ifrit skills and limit break. And you seem to be able to go into the limit break form pretty often.
Supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack.
The whole awaken.
His letter, though. I've come this far. Might as well ask around.
The whole awaken the truth bit is one of my favourite parts of the game. Top 3 for sure. Yeah, that was a really cool fight. I enjoyed that a lot. No, you're right. It was awaken. It was like awaken to the truth. I was saying.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. I don't suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
Been feeding the letters.
Thank you.
I could teleport there, but I could also just run there. Not very far away. Also, this skill... No, wrong one. Sorry. This skill might be my favourite thing now, because it's hilarious.
I'll have you know, manning the village entry is no small task. There's plenty of unsavoury sorts in these parts looking to get their thieving claws into what's ours.
Fair enough, mate.
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
Ignition's great, but I don't enjoy the fact you can't cancel out of it. I'm being very much entertained by the hilarious animation of it when you have about like 6 people stacked up on your sword.
The shad's all salted and smoked.
Dog! Huh. Want to jump up there, Clive? Why couldn't you just jump up there?
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. He's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
I can't pet dog. I can pet this dog.
After it.
I don't think our dog's a dog. You know? Looking at that dog compared to Torgal. I think our dog might be a wolf. I think we've been missold. No, he's a dog. Are you sure?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
What can I interest you in today?
What are you interested in today? Jesus Christ, I've only just got enough gil to be able to buy 1 orchestrion roll from him. That's too expensive!
So it took a tilt between the Wardens of Light and Dark to finally drive the Royalists from our shores. Pity it came at such a price. They say the fields of Belenus were black a full fortnight with all the ravens.
I think he's putting his voice on. No, read that before.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Can I have another cup, Teddy?
Don't say that, chat. Chat won't like that. Right, okay. Let's go find Randall. Fucking classic Randall. How the hell do you keep getting in front of me, Jill? Wait, hang on. Did you fall off the edge if I put it? Oh, that was good. I enjoyed that. Alright, come on then, Randall. Where the fuck you at? 2 gil.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Yeah, you go back on your gammy leg.
Goblins.
Goblins?
Why am I not surprised?
It's still funny. It's never not gonna be funny. Ow! Alright. Ow, you son of a... My wounds point! fucking ignition's amazing. It's so good. Born. Inspect Randall's body. Oh, Randall. I think you might make it.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Dead like a little brother. What do you mean he's gonna come back? Randall also died of anime brother cough. How did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off the vineyard?
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone.
Yes.
Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away.
Imagine that being your job.
I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Classic Randall. Okay, right. You like that guy's voice? He's very posh and up here. Oh yes, my name's Quentin. What up?
Maybe I should just... Oh.
I got your letter.
There you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me, then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane.
She's off studying in Kansas. By the way, isn't it a bit weird that that's called Kansas, the other one's called Arkansas, and not Arkansas? I am confusion.
So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles.
Can't really imagine Sid in this game being grumpy. He's very relaxed.
Today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Everyone just keeps giving me fucking sharp fangs. Give me money, dude. Alright. I don't think there's any more side quests, so that is probably a good stopping point, because we can continue on next time from the main quest that we're going to pick up here. However, for now, I think that's a pretty good point to stop off. We got back into it fairly quickly, considering that I hadn't played it for like a hot minute. We get. Yeah, there you go. I'll zoom like this, and then I think I can probably turn the blur off, right? Focal distance. No? Just turn the blur down. That'll do it. Nope. Oh, there it is. Oh, I had it for a second. Lady. 5. And then nothing. Just absolute nothing. We'll do it like that. That's fine. Right, okay, chat. Stick around for the raid, but that's it from me for another Final Fantasy XVI. Hope you enjoyed. You can catch me again for another one next week, Tuesday. What I will say, by the way, if we finish River City Girls next week on Monday, I think we probably will. I'm going to switch over to doing Monday Q again, which should be Armed and Dangerous, and I think that's only going to be a 2 or 3 stream thing. And then I don't want to start another game before Spooktober, so I will be doing double duty on this game towards the end of September in order to try and get it done before the spooky month starts. That'll end up being our Monday, Tuesday game. But for now, Tuesdays for this if you want to catch some more of it. But yeah, that's it from me. Stick around for the raid. I'll go through a couple of things as well. But yeah, otherwise, thank you very much for coming along, everyone. Hope you enjoyed.